All right, I almost forgot to record this, but we are on page 103, and we're talking about quotations. All right, and then we're going to jump down here. This is telling us the pattern. So if the attribution comes first, it's capital, and then a comma, and then the quote. And notice the Q in quote is capital with a period at the end, okay? The other way, if you reversed it, if the quote's first, that's always capital. And then this time it has a comma. And then the attribution is after that, but notice the attribution is not capitalized. So it's just showing you the pattern down here. If it's a question, attribution, comma, quote with a question mark, or flip it, quote with a question mark, and then notice attribution is not capitalized after the quote. Same with the exclamation point. Attribution, comma, quote with an exclamation point. That's like, watch out, or no way. Something like that with emotion. And then if the quote's first, exclamation point, and then the attribution, and that is not capitalized. So this is just showing you the pattern. Down here, they want you to think about this. Look at the word running. When you see that word running, you might think, oh, that's a verb. That's easy because running is an action, right? Sometimes running can be an adjective or a noun, actually. So it depends on how it's used in the sentence. Sometimes they change their function, but in a sentence, they can only function one way. Okay, so it can't be more than one. Can't be an adjective and a verb at the same time. It doesn't work that way. So here's the example as a verb down here. It says the soldiers were running through the forest. That's pretty easy to spot. That's what they're doing, right? Jump down here to adjective. The soldiers heard running water. This is actually telling what kind of water it is. It's running water, so that makes it an adjective. So it changes the function, even though it's the same word running. So they want you to be aware of that these words can change depending on how they're used. And then down here, the noun says the second soldier said running is fun. So running is a thing. It's like a sport, running. And then is the linking verb to fun, telling the adjective about it. So there's 3 different ways to use running. It could be a verb, an adjective, or a noun. Crazy, huh? That's why English is so hard. Because a lot of other languages have one word for one thing, but our language, it changes. It's well, just for us, so we can be confused, right?
No, in Spanish, there's a word. You think that it means 2 different words in
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know why English has to be that way, but it is. So here we go.
pathetic language.
No, it's not a pathetic language. It's just complicated, and it just makes us pretty smart because we know it, right?
It's hard useless no good.
Go to page 105. Quinn, how about you read the sentence today?
We were hungry, so we bumped on several apples.
Nice. Munched means
I have
like
a question.
eating, yes.
Why does a soldier's nose grow like 1,500?
Have we haven't gotten to that part yet, have we? You'll find out. You'll find out. Don't be a spoiler now. Don't spoil it. Munch. That has an ed, by the way. That means that it's probably a verb, and it is because it's something he's doing with the apples. He's eating them. Check. One noun. So Eli, where's the noun?
Apples.
Yes, good. Logan, where are the 2 pronouns? Good. And he and he.
At first, I was thinking it was an article, and then I was like,
yeah, we didn't even have any articles this time. Elizabeth, what about the adjectives? There's 2 adjectives here. No, that's gonna be a verb. So think about the nouns like apples, like which ones? Yeah, several. There you go. That's how you find those adjectives. Look at, well, the next one tells about he. Was is a verb, but after that, hungry is describing him, right? Telling how he feels. He's hungry. So adjectives will tell which one or how many, or sometimes like how somebody feels. Okay, Sienna, how about the coordinating conjunction? Cece.
um,
Good. So. That's the fanboy's word, remember?
Yeah. As long as it's not seven.
As long as it's not what?
Signing things from stupid K-pop movie.
Oh,
No.
no,
That
No,
movie
it's not.
is brain
His brain rot. Ashlyn, what about the verbs and subject pairs? So do verbs first. Munched is verb, good. One more verb.
Was?
Yes, good. And then who's the subject that goes with those? He and he. He was hungry, so he munched on several apples. All right, Quinn, whoops, what about the prepositional phrase? Do you see it there? You're close. It doesn't start with a verb though. It starts with a preposition. Doesn't start with munched. Now that's a subject. It's got to start with a preposition. So look for a word that doesn't have a label yet. Which one? What's that word? On. That's the preposition. So on what? There you go. So that's why I save that till last. So if you struggle with that one in your homework, save that one till last. Look for a word that doesn't have a label and then ask yourself what? On what? There's your prepositional phrase. All right, capital, that's pretty easy. And the period at the end. We got that. All right, any questions about the grammar homework today? Or not homework, but the grammar. You have to do it this week, yes. But watch out for some of those words that might look like a verb, but they might actually be an adjective or even a noun. All right, go ahead and get out your binders. Yes. Oh yeah, there you go. Well, something's about to happen, but I'm not gonna tell you.
What?
Don't say it.
What I did. I was kind of like.
Let's see, where are we? Did you guys, you wrote about the ice in Antarctica, right? Did everybody get a chance to finish?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Here comes Jason, so he'll need his spot here. If you put that on the, or maybe. Jason, you made it. You missed grammar, but I recorded it so you can watch it later. Lainey's coming too?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, you guys came together?
Yes.
Okay. Get your binders out.
I forgot my backpack, so we had to go back and get it.
Oh.
That's the number one thing I need.
Hi, Lainey. Good morning.
Actually,
We're
I
in our
think
binders.
binder is the number one thing we need.
No, actually, well, it's in your backpack though, right? Because you
So
need
you
it
can
in your
do that.
backpack. Definitely need the backpack. All right, Antarctica, go ahead and get out everything in your front pocket about that. Last week you guys worked on ice, the first paragraph about ice. Did you guys get a chance to write it? Give me a thumbs up if you did. Some of you did, some of you. Are you sure you did?
Yeah,
You know,
it didn't go good.
It didn't go good?
Yeah.
What happened? Spelling?
I
I struggle with spelling too.
I got too much of one of it all saying the same exact thing. Kept saying this. I couldn't make it not say the same thing. The other thing I didn't want to put in is that. And I also so I just had to do that stuff.
Okay, well, Jason brings up a good point. Let's talk about this.
Covered in ice for 3 sentences.
Okay, so you should have all your Antarctica stuff out. Did you bring it? I don't see it. Anyway, that brings up a good point. When you guys are looking for your facts to put in your keyword outline, look for the ones that are the most important in that paragraph, right? We don't want to say the same thing over and over, like it's covered in ice, covered in, like Jason's saying, you know, that doesn't make a very good paragraph if you're saying the same thing. Yes.
Why did you miss the first two?
I don't know. I think I was working with somebody on Zoom and they already had 1 and 2, so we just went on to 3. But notice here for mine anyway, because I worked with another student on this. We decided snow piled up forming icebergs, so that's something different. And then here we have the covered in ice, 1 mile thick. But then we have warmer temperature, snow might melt. So think about that as you guys are looking for facts in your article, make sure that they're different. That makes your paragraph so much better. Don't say the same thing.
And sound better.
Does anybody feel like sharing what they have so far? Because we have time for people to share. Go ahead, Lainey. Is it on the computer? Okay. Anybody else want to share what you have so far? All right, let's see what Lainey's got here. What? Okay. CC says sure. That's Sienna.
Wait, CC? Okay.
What's this?
What's happening?
It's all right. All right, go ahead. Let's see, Lainey. I'm gonna make it a little bigger for you so you can see it back there. Okay, go for it.
He doesn't stand up.
She's standing?
Antarctica is wonderful place. Antarctica is filled with many interesting things, but one of my favorite things there is ice. Did you know the Antarctic, which is twice as big as the smallest largest desert in the world? Antarctica is the fifth largest continent in the world. A place like this is weird that scientists say that 90% of the ice, of the Earth's ice comes from Antarctica. In the Atlantic, less than 4 inches of radar snowfall occurs each year. Because Antarctica is covered in ice, that makes it
Nice. I like it. Very good. That's not perfect. I do see that you put Antarctica filled and ice and you reflected filled by covered. So that was good. I like how you did that. So she bolded her topic clencher words. You guys see that?
Put in your opinion because my mom said it.
I did want to talk to her about that. I actually think that no, it's better not to in this type of a paper because it's a report. So I do like, yeah, I do like the question though that you added in here. That's a nice touch to that. And another thing we want to keep in mind, so I will probably have you change just a couple little minor things, is not to include yourself in this kind of report because this is basically you're telling facts about a place. So we don't want to say my or me or I. And then I agree with Logan. We don't really want to give our opinion yet. We will be doing an opinion paper eventually, but this one is more just facts. So Sienna?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He said it was okay to do that, so I got confused.
Oh.
And yesterday I worked with mom doing it, and she said it wasn't okay, so I got so confused. I'm like, wait.
That's hard when your parents are like telling you different things.
You're coming up. Oh,
Okay, whoa. Shh, calm down over there, man. Okay. Another thing, make sure you guys follow your checklist. And I think accidentally Lainey used think a couple of times. So I was thinking maybe we could fix that for you. Right here, you said, personally, I think it's weird that scientists think that. So how could we put that differently? Actually, you'll take out, I personally think, so you'll fix that part later. Okay, it is weird. You'll have to think of another spot for LY. Oh, certainly it is weird.
It is certainly 6-7.
It is certainly.
6-7 is weird. I signed Brady's paper to. I signed the paper to end that.
It is good.
And
yes.
It's for the
I actually signed it, so I know what you're talking about. He wrote a petition saying that it's the 6-7 thing is done. It's over.
Yeah,
so
kind of is. Nobody is.
I know, but it's still kind of hanging on. All right, what can we do here, Lainey, instead of think? How about believe? Yeah, you like that? Believe. It is certainly weird that scientists believe that 90% of the Earth, that's a little bit better. Oh, thank you.
Yes. I just double tap it. Wait, you just double tap it.
Okay, nice. And then, Sienna, do you have yours with you, or do you need me to pull it up?
I don't know. Pull it up on the screen. Yeah. Pull it up.
She has it. We don't need it on the screen. Okay, go for it.
You just threw away.
Go over by the flag.
It's stuck.
Oh. Yay.
Antarctica is very icy and cold. Antarctica is surprisingly twice as big as Australia and surrounded by water, which is amazing. Antarctica is the largest desert in the world. The land can create thick sheets because the large amounts of snow. 90% of the world's ice comes from Antarctica. The temperature of the ocean is freezing. Overall, Antarctica is icy because I had to do Antarctica.
No, that works. That's good. Good job. I like it. So, I think the only spot when you said 90% of the ice comes from Antarctica, it's more that it's in Antarctica. So maybe instead of comes from, because that makes it sound like our ice that's in our freezer comes from it.
I might have been wrong, but so which was the ice. So when she says which is amazing,
yes,
amazing. So that counts, right?
That,
or does it has to be an extra thing that's explained?
It needs to be an extra thing explaining it. She gave an opinion, but I'm going to let that be okay for this paragraph. But moving on from here, the next two paragraphs we're going to write this week, try to keep your opinion out of it. So instead of using words like cool, amazing, or weird, or any kind of opinion like that, keep that out of the next two paragraphs. We're just going to keep it facts only. Okay. So that's good though. You guys have a good start on that. Did you want to read yours, Logan?
Sure.
Okay. You got this.
Well, the big icy Antarctica. Antarctica is a big icy and cold desert. It is 2 times as big as Australia. Antarctica, which can be very cold, is practically covered in snow and ice. Antarctica is crazy because it is the largest desert in the entire world. Since it is so cold and snowy, Antarctica has some huge glaciers and icebergs. Some scientists believe that the snow in Antarctica might melt, and if it did, the water could rise about another 200 feet. This big icy Antarctica would be crazy to explore.
Nice. I like it. Very good.
Wait.
I know we have a couple opinions in there, but that's okay for this paragraph. We'll keep the next ones just facts. All right, you guys. So now we're doing 2 more this week. So it's going to be a total of 3. So let's look at the back of yours. You don't have your stuff? Did you forget it? Do you have your backpack with you?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's in there. Check your backpack. On the back of the keyword outline, we have our topics. You guys can just draw a line through ice because we already wrote about ice. This is the back of the keyword outline. Okay.
I am doing what though?
So notice, hold on. Notice we have 3 more topics to choose from. We have weather, plants and animals, and people. And we're only doing 2 more paragraphs.
Which one do we do?
So you get to pick. So you're not going to be able to write about everything, right? Because what we're doing, Logan, is summarizing. Remember, SOME is summarizing. So we're not going to write about everything. You're going to pick either weather and plants and animals, or plants and animals and people. You get to decide. So let's just focus on Roman numeral 2 first. You already did Roman numeral 1. That was ice. What topic do you want to pick for your second paragraph? You can pick your own. Do you want to do weather, plants and animals, or people? Go ahead, Sienna.
So we're gonna do all of them either way?
No, we're only going to do 2 more. Not all of them.
We're just doing those two and then.
Exactly. We're just doing those two and that's it. Oh, here it is. I don't know how I got in here.
Okay. So
Just those two.
people, can we do opinions?
No, no. No opinions for people. You're just giving facts, like what people were there, like who was there and what did they do and how many people go every year. That's the paragraph that's labeled people.
Okay.
I'm trying to find your keyword out right now. Oh, here it is. Oh, cool. There it is. Got it. What do you want to do, Elizabeth? Plants and animals? Okay. And that's okay if you guys write about the same thing. How about I do this? You guys pick one. Who wants to do weather? Who wants to write about the weather? Or good. Who wants to write about plants and animals? Now you have to pick only one. So we're just starting with Roman numeral 2. So just pick the next topic. Who wants to do people? Who's writing about people? Okay, good. So now, go ahead and put that on the floor real quick. Circle the one you're going to pick for your second topic. So if you picked plants and animals, circle that. If you picked weather, circle that. If you picked people, circle that. Circle the one that you plan to write about this week. Not ice. You already wrote about that. Got it? Over here on the front, next to Roman numeral 2, make sure it's next to the Roman numeral. You're going to put Antarctica, comma, and then whatever topic you picked. If you chose weather, put weather. If you chose plants and animals, put plants and animals next to Roman numeral 2.
Easier word. An Antarctica, so
Right here on Roman numeral 2, put the word Antarctica. If you did plants and animals, you already have your 2. But if you wrote weather or people, you have room for one more word.
Oh, plants and animals are separate ones.
Yes, they're together in the same paragraph, but you can put Antarctica, plants, animals if you want to write about those. Does that make sense? So but
that would count as keywords.
yes, that would count as keywords. Good question. Yep, each word would count as a keyword. Yep, you got it. So did you guys write something here? I see weather. Which one are you choosing? Yep, plants, animals. If you chose weather, leave this one blank until you know what word you want to put there. You can put a word like extreme or something like that.
What are you gonna do?
I'm not gonna do one. I'm gonna let you guys do it. What? Did you say awful?
Yeah, awful weather.
Awful, that would be an opinion. So don't say awful. What did you pick for your topic? Weather. Are you writing on that?
I took my notebook because I'm still online because I had to do dance. So
You don't have this paper from last week? Did you forget it?
No, I wasn't here. I wasn't.
Oh.
From last.
Okay.
Because I was so bad to do
It's
dance.
okay. It's okay. As long as you write it down, you got it.
I did change.
All right. So now, what are you gonna pick?
Weather.
Weather. Leave that third one blank. Now we're just going to focus right now in class on Roman numeral 2. So go to your article and whatever paragraph you have labeled that topic, like I know plants and animals is on the back. I erased mine, so I don't have mine here. But look for the paragraph that talks about the topic you picked. So yours is going to be weather. Yep. Yours is also weather, plants and animals. So yours is going to be this paragraph right here, okay? You're picking weather, so yours is gonna be this paragraph. If you guys find the paragraph that goes with your topic. Oh, which one are you gonna do? And which one are you? Plants and animals. I wonder if you guys, yeah. Okay. It's okay if you want to do the same one too. I don't mind. Okay. Do you have a paper with you? Do you have Antarctica?
I have it, but I don't know what's.
Oh, what subject? I mean, what topic did you? Weather. Can you guys show her which paragraph talks about weather? And then you write next to it weather.
And then you just
Just keep them out because we're gonna look at them in a minute. Okay,
Second paragraph.
so I'm gonna give you guys about 5 minutes to get started on this. The first thing you're gonna do, listen, is read that paragraph and look for 5 facts. Now, before you start, hold on, Logan. Before you start though, remember what Jason's comment was earlier. He realized that he wrote down pretty much the same thing for all of his facts or several of them about ice. So as you're looking for facts, pick different things so that you have a whole paragraph of different facts about that topic. Yeah, exactly.
It's covered in ice. It was covered in ice.
Yeah,
For
pick
3
different things.
sentences.
So try to find 5 in your paragraph and go ahead and start. We're gonna keep it quiet in here so everybody can think and read. Underline your facts and then start writing them on your outline here.
Oh no.
Okay, it's gotta be quiet so people can think. Have 5 facts and then maybe you're done with here today. But you can put forward if you like that idea. Yeah, it's not a very long paragraph if you chose one. So, oh, by the way, some sentences have more than one fact in it. They might have 2 facts. So it's okay if you use one sentence for 2 lines.
I can't have 5. There's only 4 sentences.
I just said some sentences have more than one fact though. Like, let me show you. Okay. Yeah, some of them you can break up into two numbers on the outline. Even if it's 5 sentences, text is not good. Only part is fine. So sometimes sentences, like I said, have more than one fact. So you'll just do part of the sentence for one number. And if you like the other part of the sentence, you can do that on a different number. Yeah, we can do it that way.
Are we allowed to start writing?
Yes, please.
Oh, sorry.
Is or has towns of ice. I like that. Call, you can even just say tall towers of ice called icebergs. So has. You good? Let's see what time we got. Yeah, I think it would be good if you're finished with Roman numeral 2, go ahead and pick your next topic. Just keep going and get your outline all set. And then read that paragraph and find facts for that paragraph, and then you can start writing.
Okay, wait, so you have a shiny, so if I flip it over.
Then you can start writing your paragraph until she's ready. That'll work.
I'll just.
DISCOVER. Let's see. You want to put called icebergs?
Oh.
Icebergs is right here. Must have been how to spell it. Versus ERGS. There you go. Good. So later, it's that, okay, when you get home, right back to this. So now you're gonna start writing the heat. You have coldest temperature for every building on Earth. You do like coldest temp Earth 1983, and then the temperature. You could. That'll work too.
Now I knew both my tips there. You need to use mechanical pencils. Yeah, I don't like how.
It's like they've changed pencils somehow. They're just not as strong as they used to be. They are pathetic.
I have nice pencils on, but they don't break often.
That's cool.
Unless it's the lead actually fine.
Oh, yeah.
Other mechanical pencils, yeah, it's mechanical, but I'm gonna agree.
Yes. But if you're done with Roman numeral 2, you can do Roman numeral 3 too. We're gonna put Antarctica as the first word, and then pick your next subject from the next topic here. Keep going with your facts about that topic.
For example, he would love this, just something like that.
No, you gotta keep it about facts only. It's tricky, huh?
Yeah, but I have to do like some I'm so bad at sound dirt. Like literally, I thought like
I think it's easier than you think it is. Let's see what you got.
you plants. Where am I eating?
Yeah.
Sweet. I already got one thing done, and then we'll start to see.
Discover this is from her. See,
You already got it.
yeah, it's easier than you think it is. If you look for those ED words, that's usually a good strong word.
It's just a verb, so it's confusing, you know.
It actually is an easy word. Yeah.
I always
Yeah, that doesn't. I got since it's a number. And that little symbol is a degree symbol. Or the BG for
It's like just the symbols. Whenever I'm supposed to Antarctic on my computer, we're all have a little red sad.
What's wrong?
It's like, what is it? And sometimes when it let me open it, I'm like, dude, I literally here. Spell it wrong. Sometimes it won't even know what it is, or it won't even have an idea. Oh, that's like so it'll just say, "Why am I not seeing a suggestion?" Yes, I'm
Oldest tip. Keep going.
That's
a good start.
Spelling the author after.
I think recorded would be a good word to put next.
It's a because of, right?
You can, but you can't count it as a because clause.
Okay, that's what we.
Yeah, so if you're looking for a because clause, you need to just use because and then tell why without of.
I spelled it right, sweet. I never spelled it really sad when I said it. I was just
What is this? A symbol? Plans and survive. And then maybe extreme, because you're talking about how they survive in extreme conditions. You can do one more word, so that's part of the word. 4 words? You're not supposed to. Can you think of an abbreviation maybe for it?
Yeah. I just get.
Well, a flower. We draw a flower. You already have the word few. What if you, hold on, let me help her really quick. What if you did few mosses liverworts and then do a flower on like PL something? Let me see which one would be. Oh, 2. Yeah, I see numerous. I would do numerous mosses liverworts and then the number 2 and then 2 and then a flower. Because you could do the number 2, you don't have to count that, and then a flower.
What if I say so explores up with what's name, so and then which ended like could I use that as an which class or
Read the whole sentence again.
explores up with what's name, sound of which ended in the
It's like, this is I don't think that works, some of which,
or maybe I can just that's more than the and then which some of
how about you say there were, because you're missing something at the beginning too, like the explorers of the continent. And then say something about the continent, like which has extreme temperatures. It ended in injury or death.
So like,
Yeah, the explorers of the continent, which is extremely cold or something like that. Yeah. Yeah, that would work. All right, you guys. Oh, you're still talking about the paper. That's good. Make sure we're focusing on the paper. You guys are all ready.
Can I do which has empty?
Which you'll have to say something about. Say something about the continent. Which is, I would say, which is extremely cold, comma, and let me see how that sounds. The explorers of the continent, which is extremely cold. And I would say ended up either injured or dying or something, like ended up, you know what I mean? So you're talking about the explorers that ended up dying or getting injured. Yeah. Yes, lady.
For heart, I like it is one word. But I don't know.
For harsh climate. I would probably use the word harsh because that one's harder to remember, and then like CLI for climate. So while, since we have a few more minutes left, look at your outline and you can think ahead on where you can use some of your dress up words. Yeah, underline it, or like if you see a good spot where you could use a which clause, put it in the margin to think ahead for when you sit down to write. Yes.
Note 3, and then instead of just buying things, they would do Q, dot,
Oh, yeah. Try to remember everything. That would be too much.
and then we would do all of them, and it would be friends, but instead we just didn't got.
No, you can't do that, but that would be funny. All right, you got one. Keep going. Right, boulders before you turn to the south pole. That's good. The next one is blizzards occur. They usually do not bring new snowfall.
This is sort of the difference.
You could do blizzards. No new from snowfall. So like if you do new and circle it and draw a line through it, that means there's no new or an X.
Oh.
So start with blizzards, number 2.
I could just draw something. Also.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you could, if you do that, you have room for one more word. So you could say like blizzards occur. No new, and then draw snowflake. Go ahead and write that down if you like that idea. Remember 3 words or numbers and symbols. So what are you looking ahead to see where you could do dress ups? Okay, good.
Do you think I could add anyone? Especially it says to 70% research visited outside. So it's
70% of researchers, 70% of research. Let's see, where'd you find that? Oh, 70. Oh, it's not percent, it's permanent. Research stations, is that what you have?
yes. I wrote words because I can only have 3 words, so I
Right.
understand it. So
It was permanent. So that means like buildings, like on Antarctica, there's only about 70, which does seem like a lot. Buildings that people do research in. So
So when you think of it, there's a lot of things in this.
Yes, let's keep going, please. Tell me what you have on your outline for that, Sienna.
So just keep a sentence.
Yeah, or the keywords that you have.
Oh, so today. It's just like it's kind of weird because I think I would line the whole thing and now
Yeah.
figured it out.
Yeah, okay, so what if you did, and you're looking for, that's not really a good one for a because clause, so, but maybe you could say, today, 70 research stations. That could be your 3 keywords, today, 70 research stations.
Okay, the only problem is it's on the paragraphs already looking back because you're looking for it's like all class staff and like I don't know.
What do you have so far for that sentence then?
So the way 17 and then instead of percent of slow, then you can percent of the research is visited by scientists because
Put the word stations in there. That would make more sense. Research stations. Permanent research stations. Does that make sense? I think we can just add that. I don't think you need to restart it. Research cut. Because it sounds like you've got a good start on that sentence. What's that? Today's 70. Yeah, permanent. It's right here. So you can copy that word. And then cross out and then research, do a little caret here and do stations above that. So stations is right here. Today's 70 permanent research stations are, instead of is, just squeeze it in there, like draw a line through is, and then squeeze it right above it, with R. Or right there. A-R. There you go. There you go, good. Now just keep your ears at the end. I like it.
yeah, try to get it similar.
All right, you guys, we ran out of time, so let me tell you exactly what you're doing this week for homework. Because you guys are at a point now where you can do this by yourself, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
You're gonna decide on Roman numeral 2 and Roman numeral 3. I think most of you have already. Look at those paragraphs only for facts. And remember, as you're finding your facts, make sure they're different facts for each number so that your paragraph has 5 different things to talk about that topic. Okay, and then you're going to write 2 more paragraphs and use your checklist. And don't forget to give it a title because this is the end of the research paper or the paper on Antarctica. Okay, so 2 more paragraphs about Antarctica. Give it a title. Follow the checklist. You guys got this. Good job. You can do one more. And then I'll see you guys next week. Good job, everybody. Let me turn this off.